Good afternoon, Twitch, and hello, YouTube, and happy 2025, everyone. Hopefully this will be a good year. Welcome to the live stream. What are we doing today? Well, since it's a new year, I thought, let's start a new factory. And today we're going to be continuing our work, well, technically continuing, but also starting a new plastic and rubber factory, which should be rather exciting. If you are watching on the VOD after the stream's already ended, then don't worry. I'll be live again, most likely tomorrow, continuing this factory. So if you do want to see this series live, then I'm live almost every single day here on YouTube and over on my Twitch as well. Welcome, Sans. Hope that you're doing good today. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm excited to be back again because we technically started working on this factory yesterday, but I didn't really make too much progress, and half of that was intentional. The other half was because I wasn't really expecting to make it that far, so I wanted to try and save all that progress for today's stream, and that's hopefully what we're going to be doing today. So fingers crossed that will all get done. Well, over the next month, I would say. Like, we're not going to get done today. Like, this is a pretty big factory that I've got planned. I also want to try and do some other things as well today. One of which is most likely going to be to try and build a hypertube cannon, and to also get a bunch of resources to this side of the factory, since we're going to be using quite a lot of resources for this. So, yeah, hopefully that's going to go pretty good. We are loading into the game as of right now. I've just got a grey screen, as you guys can see. This always happens. But yeah, this is a beautiful part of the map, though. It really, really is. Like, it is gorgeous. It's still snowing. I think Fixmas doesn't end until the 18th of January. So if you still are trying to finish the Fixmas events, you've still got a good couple more weeks. This is where I took today's thumbnail, by the way, in case you're wondering. Wow, and then I zoomed in like that. Fantastic stuff, wow. Yeah, we've got a little bit of rail to do today, which shouldn't be that bad to do, honestly. I do want to try and get our train station done, because the plan is... oh, thank you very much, Sans. Happy New Year to you as well. Again, hopefully it'll be a fantastic year. But the plan is, what I want to try and do here at least, is to build our train station along here, get all of our packaged fuel coming in from this direction. Okay, mate. That's fine, I think. That shouldn't be a worry. So our trains will be coming in from there. Then they'll be emptying our packaged fuel here. And we'll be turning our packaged fuel into liquid fuel, obviously just regular fuel. Then combining that with crude oil to form plastic and rubber. And hopefully some petroleum coke. And this is going to be our main plastic, rubber and petroleum coke factory. As well as just a bunch of other random fuel for some other stuff. Which will end up most likely burning. Power. Do I want to make it into more rocket fuel? I don't know. It's such a long process, if I'm honest. But yeah, the first thing I suppose I want to try and do today is extend this out. I don't quite know how far out I have to try and go. I have got the dimensions back on our previous factory, so I do want to check that out. One thing I also do want to try and do here, though, is add in... Where is it? This. Try and get a few of these in at least. Okay, one more and that should be plenty. Oh wow, that was a bit of lag. Should be used to it after this amount of time though. Actually, I think this is the corner one, isn't it? 'Cause here in the middle, it was like 10 wide, I believe, so it'll be like this. I think that's 11, isn't it? That's 12. Okay. I think that is right, though. Yep. Okay. Then we'll continue our blueprints further out over here. Is that the right? No, that's the wrong blueprint. Almost caught myself out there. Almost. Not quite. Almost. I'm still hoping... Nice. I love when blueprints randomly rotate themselves around. You guys will notice this if you play the game. But for whatever reason, like... When you try and place down the blueprint in Satisfactory, it just decides to rotate itself. You won't tell it to, it just does it. Which is kind of annoying after a while. Yeah, the lag can be a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. It'll never truly be fixed, I don't think. So how big a gap did I leave around here? Because we came out by... 3? Yeah, 3. Okay. Let's try it there on that side then. 1, 2. Last one there. 3. Lovely. Okay. Then here's where we added the corner piece then. And it should line up. Well, I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't. So, fingers crossed it lines up. Yeah, like I was saying though, this series is most likely going to continue quite deep into 2025. I've got no plans of ending this series until I beat the game. And as of right now, I'm taking my time. I really want to take my time. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, there's no plans on me ending this series anytime soon. That's all, hopefully. Unless something happens that forces me to end the series early, but I can't really imagine that ever happening. The next thing that I want to try and then do is... It's one of these, isn't it? No, that's the roof. Not wall of yes. Wall sides. This one. This is the blueprint that I think I want for this. You're going to go back a little bit to around about there. Then plop you down in here. And again, I believe that's what I want to try and do. It's a very simple wall design. But it's what I kind of want there, I think. I'll build you up there. There we go. There we go. I think that's perfect. And nudge you in there. If I don't get autosaves, there we go. To be fair, I don't mind an autosave because my game will otherwise crash if I don't. I love this series. Oh, thank you very much. The break. Necessary breaks. Oh, of course I do. I only stream for a couple hours a day. So if I go there, that will then overlap. That's correct. So I think what I did last time was I had like a 2 gap in here, didn't I? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I did. I think I do want to continue that pattern this time as well, because it worked out pretty well last time. So let's do that. What did we call it again? Wall 003, wasn't it? No? Oh, I was on blueprint, that's right. There we go. Oh, welcome, Jack-O-Lantern. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, man. Oops, I built that a bit too far. That side. When you start to finish it, doesn't matter if you... Yeah. Exactly. I really hope I can, like, complete the game. If I don't, I'm not going to stress over it. But that is the plan, though, to complete the game. There we go. Because again, when I started this series, a part of me did say, like, do I want to maybe rush through everything until I get to the new 1.0 stuff? But I'm happy I didn't. What are you doing there? I can't nudge it that this direction. Okay. Yeah, I decided not to rush in the end. What was a good idea? Put you there as well. Okay. And for this corner one, I think what I'm going to do is just simply do this. No point overcomplicating things there. And for this gap, well, first of all, let's do that. This gap here, I'm just going to have a window. Because again, we need all of our packages and stuff inside of here. Even though I was thinking, since I've got a lot more room out here, do I really want to squish all my packages in here? Like what I did over on that side of the factory? Because I could, and it will work. So part of me does want to do that, because it also makes it look quite nice. And the plan then is to have some sort of like tunnel going over in that direction, where I'll then get a bunch of the crude oil over there, and then either belt it out or something, or maybe even use a train, I don't know yet, then bring it out over here. That is, again, the plan, so see if that's going to work. And of course, then when I get my crude oil, why is that? When I get my crude oil and my fuel, I can then make a bunch of plastic and other stuff, which is rather exciting. You are the correct color? Fantastic! Wow. That's a surprise. Papius? I've got no idea what Papius is. I'm sorry. If it's a good thing, then great. If it's a bad thing, then no comments. Okay, so I can plop down 2 more of you lot, I'm guessing, right? I should go right here to the very end. Oh. Actually overlap a little bit. Okay. That's interesting. Also, I just realized, I think this is actually slightly bigger than the area I had over there. So maybe I don't have to, like, squish everything together. I can give everything a bit more room. And hopefully, again, fingers crossed, no overclocking. Because that was really annoying last time. Actually, saying that, though, kind of helped us out in a way. Type of paper. All right. That could be interesting. Yeah, you never know what they'll add. Never say no. Because I'm sure they'll always add something quite interesting. They continuously do as well. Like, they always add something that's unique. Don't know what the next item's going to be, if there will ever be a next item. I'm sure it's going to be equally as good as what we've already got, if not better. I hope they add more, like, gas-type things. Or preferably solids. I prefer solids in this game rather than a gas or a liquid. But if they were going to add something that's, like, in the pipes, I prefer for it to be a gas. Because liquids just annoy me in this game. Okay, so we've got 2 around there. I can probably chuck in a 3rd one, and then this will be the center. Okay, we'll do that then. There we go. So yeah, this is indeed the center. We can see it lines up there perfectly. I suppose we can add a window in here as well. I think that'll look pretty nice. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Architecture. Where is it? Is it in a wall? Oh, it is in walls, isn't it? Yeah, of course. There we go. I think that's fine for now. I might have to lower that down a little bit. All depends on this, because you're going to cut in around here. I think I will end up looping this thing around as well. I think that'll be a bit better. Oh, Dad Face with the first donation of the year. Thank you very much, man.
Dad Face 1 суперчатит $0.78 и will keep donating until imbroke.
Vladimir the translation again, but thank you very much, Dadface1, for the 14 Zar super chats. Thank you very much. You keep donating until you're broke, please don't. Look after yourself first, man. You are the most important thing in your life, so look after you first. But thank you very much, though, for the extremely kind donation, though. That's very, very kind of you, man. Let me get some huge GGs for Dadface in the chat for the first donor of the year. Thank you very much. Okay, so what I want to try and do here is this. Bring it up by 1. No, apparently you don't want to. Thank you. We'll then come round over here. And... okay, that is fine, I think. Yep, that's exactly 10 wide, which is what we need. You should be the same level as this, hopefully? No, you're 1 foundation too low. Right, which then means you then have to go up there. Okay. It's a bit weird. Oh well. So this is not too low. That's the right level. So how is that like 1 foundation too high now? So in that case, I'm going to have to remove this layer, then replace it with like a regular wall, I suppose? It's alright though. Again, not really that much of a problem. It's a bit weird. Now it should be the correct level. Yes, okay. Great. It's not too bad. 30,000? I mean, that's a lot. But thank you very much, though. Really happy with just, like, the size of our channel as of right now. Because it's small enough where it still feels fun to do and not like a job. And it's also big enough to where I feel quite happy with it. Yeah, as of right now, I'd say it's, like, the perfect size. If it continues to grow, it continues to grow, and I won't say no to that. See how it goes, though. Okay, so I'll zone you out to around about there. I'll probably continue adding in all the sides first, and then I'll do this. But this gives you like a rough idea of the shell of what we're going to try and build today. And again, it's a pretty big area. I have got 5 great platforms coming in here. One, obviously, train stop. And, train stop? That's the wrong word. Train station. A bunch of packages, or technically unpackages in this case. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I've already got a good blueprint as well. I think it's this one, isn't it? Maybe it's this. I think, no, it's this one, isn't it? All I've got to do now is just change it from packaging up the fluid and turning it into a solid, and then obviously from a solid now into a liquid. Just change a couple of things around there, and that should be it, essentially. Everything should be relatively smooth. Hopefully. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this series so far. It's been really good fun. Also, regarding the best recipe series, I'm going to be starting a new mini-series this year called the best ammo types. It's only a 3-part mini-series. The first one will be talking about rebar ammo, and the second episode will be talking about the rifle ammo. Then the third episode is about the nobelisks, where I basically talk about like how much they cost, which one's the best out of all the individual things. Is it worth it? Things like that. You're a bit too far in that direction. Yes, I've got that mini-series starting. And then, of course, I'll be continuing my best recipe series as well. Well, for 2 main reasons. One, again, people seem to really be enjoying it. But secondly, it's actually helping me out as well, the best recipe series. Because when I'm calculating my bigger projects, I'm kind of looking at my mini-series as a reference. Okay, well, that's the best recipe for computers. I'll then use that. That's the best recipe for heavy modular frames. I'll use that instead. So it's actually helping me out a lot as well. Which I suppose is pretty nice. So yeah, that series is definitely going to continue. I'll leave you like that. You'll find there as well. I also want to try and do a couple more guides as well. That didn't place down. There we go. I feel like the guides are generally quite helpful for a lot of people. So things like best hotkeys in the game, or things along those lines. I think they are quite important. There we go. Yeah, let's see how things go, hey? Nuclear bomb. Okay, wait. So I do want to continue you, don't I? Not like that, though. It's fine. If I do this, though, it'll make it a bit easier. Perfect. Let's continue. And again, these should line up perfectly here. You go into that. Yep. Final blueprint for that one. Okay, so that's the shell done. Great. I'm still not sure about having this wall here, like this one up there, the low barrier. I think I do want to try and keep it there. Hey, nice dad face. Thank you for the Twitch follow. That's very kind of you. If I keep it like this, it looks a bit out of place, doesn't it? Whereas that looks generally quite nice. So I think that's what I will actually do. I'll get rid of this one again, and then keep this wall here. Yeah, I like that. It still covers that in the end, so you don't really notice much of a difference there. Okay, that's good. We go all the way down over here now. Bye to all my concretes. It was nice knowing you. Though, to be fair, the amount of concrete we gain is just incredible. I'm pretty sure we have 3-dimensional depots giving us all of our concretes. Which, at 240 per minute, we are getting 720 concrete per minute. from our dimensional depots, essentially for free. Which is not too bad. Welcome copyright problems, hope that you're doing well. Laws of physics? No, luckily not. The good thing about Satisfactory is that it doesn't necessarily try to be realistic. Don't get me wrong, I do love a game that is realistic, but only when it's necessary. Like, some games thrive in a realistic setting. Satisfactory, I feel like, won't. For example, if I had something like this beam support, then a beam that's like 100 foundations tall, obviously the beam support would then crash and then my tower would then fall over, which would kind of suck. So it's nice that they don't go overboard with things like that, for example. Again, realism's good when it's done right and when it's not overused. How's that going to look? Perfect. Okay, that is absolutely just perfect there. Great. Side's done as well. Okay, so I think everything down here is done. Everything up here is done. That's going to be a bit annoying, but oh well. The next thing that I then want to try and do is this. Actually, should I connect the trains first? Yeah, let's try and figure out where the actual train stations themselves are going to end up going. That's probably quite important. Let's see. Transport, where is it? There it is. Train station. And I have to try and add in 5 of these freight platforms. If I try and put you right in the middle, that would work, I think. Is that in the middle? Right there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much in the middle. Lovely. Yeah, it doesn't impose a playstyle either, yeah. I mean, again, one of the best things about Satisfactory is that there's not like a certain way to play it. There's an efficient way to play it, where you only use X amount of resources to create the perfect 100% efficient factory. But you don't have to do that. There's no actual step-by-step method on how to play this game. You just do whatever you want and then just progress when you feel like it. So that leaves about 1 foundation off the side there, which I don't actually want. I want it to be about half a foundation. Like that. I think that's fine. Then we're going to go around to a bit of lag there. To this side. Where again, we're going to leave about half a foundation and line it up with that. Perfect. Great. And how much room does that leave in the middle? Not that much room. So what I could do here instead, and what I think I did on the other factory as well, zone this thing like literally either there or preferably here. This way we've got a good amount of room here in the FEC. Wait, why is that 200 wire? Oh, right. That makes sense then. I forgive you, it's okay. Okay, so then again, you're going to line up here in the middle, which it almost should already be. Perfect. And you're going to be 1 off the side here, like that. So I'm then going to do is place down 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Wait, oh, I placed down the wrong thing. Whoops. I meant to place down this. Oh well, that's actually okay though. 1, 2. Oh, there's a dismantle crate everywhere now. Wait, is there one here? Oh no, that's that one. Okay, good. There's only one behind me then. That's not too bad. Where is it? I love having 2,000 dismantle crates here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we add in the train station. I think that would be good. To go in the same direction? Yes. That's what I did over on that side, and it worked out amazingly. So, 1, 2, 3. To get rid of that one. Hopefully it doesn't create a mess. Doesn't. That's a miracle. It's now 4. We need 1 more. I'm then going to place you there. Okay, but that then created a dismantle crates. Why? Oh, it's wire again. Let's do this for now then. Hello? There we go. So in theory, that's what I want it to look like. Except it technically isn't actually symmetrical in theory. Because of the train station. So that's going to be built over there. So I do have to move that, I'd say. Move that a little bit. But I like the way this thing looks. It looks nice and grand. Which is what I'm trying to look for here. Which is nice. There's an eagle to the game. That'll be interesting. There's lots of things he could add into the game. Some more important than other things, but... as of the moment, I would say this game is in a pretty stable condition. So you're, again, in theory in the middle for that one. Except I've now got to nudge you... there? This is the middle. How about that? Because it looks like this part right here is the middle, but it's technically not because this sticks out a bit further. So I would say roughly here is the middle. Yeah. Okay. We'll go with this one then. How does it look over here? Yeah. That makes sense because we're going to have 3 on that side and 3 on that side. So I think that is what we'll do. Go with 1. Then we'll do 1 there as well. I want to do another one? I think so, actually, yes. End up looking a bit like this. And then I can place in 3 more of these. So now, again, that should be dead center. No. Gotta go back by 1. Okay. Yeah, because we've got 2 on that side, then 4 on that side. Right. Fair enough. No, not fluid. There we go. Okay, that should be a bit better then. Why do I need freight platforms? Because I'm bringing in 4,050 packaged fuel, and I now have to try and unpackage it. So it's going to come in from the station, and it's going to get unpackaged. Welcome, Mehdi. Happy New Year, man. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Better be a good one. That's better. There we go. Wait, why have I left a massive gap here now? Deary me. Okay, hopefully it'll be a good year. I hope so. So I think I want to do that, don't I? Are you rotating yourself? Don't do it. And that should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Okay, is it symmetrical now and placed in the right spot? Let's see. So after we get this part right, the rest of it should be fairly simple. Yeah, the self-rotate, I really don't understand it. I really just do not get self-rotating in this game. Oh well. So you're going to get nudged back a little bit to around about there. You're now lined up. There we go. And that's going to leave us with a decent room here in the middle, which is exactly what we had on the other side, which is nice. And yeah, just a bunch of these, essentially. Oh, it didn't self-rotate. That's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. In fact, I could probably pick you up now, can't I? Brilliant, I can. Good. And plop you down over there. Okay. So, let's say that our fuel packaged fuel is coming out of there. Liquid will then continue off in this direction. Then the canisters that we get from there will then be loaded back into here. And the canister train will then come back around and loop back around that way. Okay. That seems like a good idea. And I think what I might even do, because we've got so much room here, is bring this in over here. If I was to... No, okay, I can't do that one. I want it to be roughly somewhere here in the middle. And bring a train route off of there. And bring it into there. So that the rest of this can then be used for something else if I need it to be used for something else. Like a sulfur or a cord coming from around there. I'd probably end up using some sort of cold train around here. I feel like that would be quite important. If I end up doing that, I'll probably end up changing these station names as well. To, There we go. It is an E. There we go. Canister out, and then package fuel in. I don't know if I called the other train station fuel or package fuel. Oh well. It should be alright. There we go. If I select timetable, okay, no, I can't see all of that. But if I was to place down a train here, would it then show me what all the other stops actually are? Or will it only show me the stops that my rail is connected to, which of course at the minute it's not connected to anything. I'll get in. Okay. Shame. Actually, wait a minute. No, it doesn't show me the ones down there. It's annoying. Oh well. Name them after models of cars. I should do, but this just makes my life a little bit easier, which I don't often do in this game. So when I get the opportunity to make my life easier, I try to take it if I can. Right, so you're going to be coming round to... where? That seems like a good spot to me. Is that straight? Oh, dearie me. It's never straight, is it? Okay, that's definitely straight. We'll be coming in from over there. That's fine. Although I suppose it would make sense if you were lined up with that. The only problem is I don't think you actually can be, which is rather annoying. Let me select you again. The reason as to why I say that is because this bend here might be a bit too long. Again, let's find out. So you'll be going roughly up. Roughly like that, would say. Can you then bend around? No. Okay, what if I was to do this? Of course, this is just temporary. No. Turns too sharply. I mean, it literally does not, but okay. That's fine. Wait. So this is fine. The turn that's sharper is too fine, but then the turn that's smoother is now too sharp. Okay. Viewbotter? Oh yeah, yeah. Switch in a nutshell, unfortunately. In fact, you actually line up perfectly with this. That's interesting. So in that case, it would make my life a bit easier if I can, again, just try and line this up if I can. Which would be great, but let's see. You're going to need a T section, which I've got over here. Yeah, this one. It'll be something like this. Nudge into place. Lovely. We'll then come up to where exactly? There, why not? We'll then be straight. There it is. One more. lines up perfectly as well. Fantastic. We are going to have to get rid of some things in here, but that's not a problem. Can't connect that together. That's okay. If I can do this, though. No. It's also too sharp, apparently. Right. I'm guessing this would be fine now. I've moved it back 1 or 2 little nudges. Yep. It says it isn't, but it is. It's just a thing. Perfect. Okay, you can now go up to there. And you can probably just stay there for now, honestly. I'll then get rid of you. Definitely get rid of that. Then get rid of... that's fine. This. You're going to bend around anyway. Oh, we've got some more things here? How dare you? There we go. That's better. Right, you then. You're going to be a bit of a pain to me, aren't you? How is that? Okay, but if I do this, that's then fine. Of course, then if I try and connect that, that would be a bit too short. Okay, then I'll do it the long way, then. First of all, you should be fine, right? There's no reason as to why you won't be. Fantastic. Round of applause. That's enough. My game auto-saved as I was trying to parachute back down, so I couldn't actually land. Oh dear. Okay, then you're going to come round to there. Same with you. Then you just do that. Simple stuff there. When it works, it's nice and simple. You're then going to go... You're going to be replaced with this. Where is it? There it is. Nudge you back a little bit. In fact, how far? There. Okay. That's handy. Zoop you across there. And do the exact same thing here on this side. I do this so that I can see all my logistics down below, because I think it looks kind of nice. You can add a list of words that lead to an automated deletion. Oh, right. Yeah, I can try and do that. I haven't really messed around with Twitch too much. If I'm honest, I'm not really much of a Twitch expert. I'm barely a YouTube expert. Yeah, I definitely do have to do some fiddling around with all of that. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna go. And you're gonna get replaced with this. All the way around here. This is exactly what we did on the other side, and it ended up wrong button, and it ended up working pretty nicely. But I think I do actually want to try and continue that. Although I don't know if I want to make it too thick. It looks fine too thick. I think on the other side we also did it too thick, so I'll keep it like this then. Obviously this is going to go, and that's going to go as well. In fact, I'll get rid of that now. There we go. We'll try and do a floor here. In fact, I'll do that later. Yep. Add in the floor a bit later. It's going to be on the exact same level like the floor was on the other side of the factory, because it's just above the water height. And the reason why I do that, by the way, is because it then gives me quite a lot of room to build stuff with, and or logistic floors, which I'll never say no to a good logistic floor. In fact, that will be a future video this year, because I did make a video a month ago now, where I basically talked about why I didn't use a logistic floor for my starter factory. And I gave a lot of reasons as to why they're pretty good, so I think I'll do a dedicated video as to why I recommend using logistic floors, because I do recommend logistic floors. Not for everyone. It doesn't suit everyone's needs, but it suits mine. It might suit someone else's. So I'll most likely end up doing that video sometime in the future. The reason as to why I say sometime this year is because I don't know exactly when I'm going to actually do that. Oh yeah, I actually have to record some things. I need to try and get some like background footage. Actually, I'll do that. No, I'll do it off camera. bit later at least. So you're gonna go around to there. Okay. How would that look? Good, yes. I like that. Perfect. Hardly use logistic floors. I like to see the movement. Oh yeah, so do I as well. That's why I've been trying to use a good mix of both. Oh, that's why I got rid of that now. I remember. You don't actually see it. Right. Okay, so I can actually get rid of this then. Good. Because I remember back in my last factory, I did get rid of this, but I forgot why, because then it looked a bit weird, but obviously now it makes sense. Okay. I suppose I'll do that first, and you can barely even see it, but I save a bit of resources. But yeah, you do kind of see it here, don't you? Okay. Let's do that. I will definitely continue adding that there, though. You can continue down to the very end as well. There we go. Fantastic. Let's get rid of all of this. Which might seem a bit pointless, but I guarantee it's not. It's definitely worth it. You've already gone, that's great. You lots. But it seems like the year's got off to a good start so far. There's nothing major happening, I don't think. Well, nothing major that started happening, should I say. That's good. Normally what the news tries to do is that like, the second anything even remotely bad happens at the beginning of the year, they'll spend like 15 hours talking about it. Because they know it's going to get people talking, like, oh, this year's off to a bad start. I have to talk about it. It's on the news. As of right now, I don't think anything bad's happened. I was very surprised with the London firework display. It was actually quite nice, to be fair. But the problem is with these fireworks is that you can never please everyone. It's literally impossible. And the reason as to why I say that is because some people want there to be more fireworks. If there's not enough fireworks, we'll be like, oh, why don't we spend enough money on fireworks? I mean, you know, this is our chance to show the world what we've got. If we only have 4 fireworks, people are going to think that we're being like cheapskates, whatever, you know. Then on the other side, it's, well, why are you spending so much money on fireworks when there's a lot of other things you could be spending money on? So, like, no matter what you do, you can't please everyone. That's understandable. I feel like this year they did quite good. There was nothing, like, too weird in it. They mentioned something about the, oh, there was, like, some sort of trend that I just didn't know about that they mentioned, apparently. Other than that, no, I was fairly surprised. They didn't talk about the NHS. I was 1000% expecting them to. No, they didn't even mention it. I was very, very, very surprised. I was expecting like a solid 10-minute lecture about how bad we are, but no. They even showed the British flag as well, which I thought was quite nice. Normally the, well no, sometimes they do, to be fair. That was nice. Surprise. Good morning, Nicole. Hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the live stream. 2 or 3 monitors? I've got 3 because I bought a 3rd one recently. Well, I say recently, it was like, 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago. I decided to treat myself a little bit. The thing is, I haven't really got a gaming monitor, because the monitor that I'm playing on is the new one, but then the 2 ones on the sides were my original monitors, and they were literally the cheapest monitors I can find on Amazon. As you can imagine, because of the price, they weren't necessarily good for gaming on, so I decided, you know what, I mean, I game a lot, especially on PC now, and I'm not really using my telly as much for console gaming, so I was like, okay, let's at least try and bother spending a bit of money on a good gaming PC, or a good gaming monitor even. I think it was only like £100? Which is probably somewhere near like 115 US dollars. So it's not even like that bad. I saw some monitors that were like $300. I was like, I'm not, nah. Maybe one day if the channel ends up being successful. But as of right now, no. Yeah, I treated myself there. Yeah, the Chinese one, that was very good. I'm surprised China celebrated it though, because that was from Shanghai, wasn't it? Of course, for China, it's not the New Year for another like month or two. Yeah, I was very surprised. I mean, of course, it's good for like tourism. It's a good way to appeal to the West, like, hey, we're celebrating your New Year's as well. Look at China. Yeah, that was a surprise. It was very good though. I've been to Shanghai, it's quite a nice city. Very nice. Good food. Well, I mean, I had a KFC, but it was a good KFC. To be fair, I do try and eat some of the local cuisine whenever I travel. Whenever you go to a place like Italy, for example, there will always be a line out of the door at McDonald's. Every single time. No matter what country you go to, there'll always be a line outside of the door with a McDonald's. Because people know the brand, they know that it's going to be good. We do try and eat a bit of the local food as well. Though to be fair, we went to Rome for my birthday, not this birthday, but my last one for my 21st birthday. And the food there was just okay. Like our local pizza place does better pizza than what we had in Rome. It might sound wild, but it's honestly the truth. It wasn't terrible, like it wasn't like bad food, it just... When you think of Italy and pizza, you think, well, yeah, you think of pizza. We didn't go to Naples though, we only went to Rome. We were only there for 3 days, I think it was. Discord, I don't use Discord. Maybe one day, but yeah, not today. Fortunately. Nice, I can select that one. Of course, the Dubai fireworks were pretty good as well. At the very end, they actually played the national anthem of the UAE, and I recognized it. Because we used to have to sing it every morning in school. They didn't force you to sing, but you had to at least, like, mime the words. And of course, it's in Arabic as well, so you had to learn the words in Arabic. It was kind of funny, though, because the two schools that I went to were, like, British schools, essentially. So they had, like, British academic exams and all that sort of stuff. And a lot of people there were from the UK. So hearing everyone in their, like, different English accents trying to sing in Arabic was, like, oddly funny. I knew I wasn't much better, but it was just, I don't know, it was just a bit funny. The only words I remember is, Ya Watan, which I think means my country. Because everyone used to shout that at the very end. It's like the last two words of the anthem was Ya Watan. Bro, bloody... There we go. I might as well get rid of these as well. In fact, I think one thing that I did do was... this, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. I can actually keep it in there. It's fine. Good gaming community. Yeah, I mean, we've got a good one in Satisfactory. Yeah. They're alright. No, I think they're pretty good. Of course, no one's perfect in any community, but from what I've experienced, people here are quite nice. Zone U, there we go. Also, age isn't really a thing in this community. Like, everyone's all sorts of ages. That won't be a problem. I've probably placed down a good like 7,000 road barriers so far this playthrough. Maybe even more, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a borderline addiction now. My Strange Addictions, episode 4000, is just me with my road barriers. Oh well. They're good though. I mean, they look nice. You plan on making a Satisfactory community. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of smaller ones out there as well, obviously. Which is nice to see. Yeah, I'm still going to add it here. Has anyone got any interesting New Year's resolutions, by the way? I have to ask. I mean, it's tradition. Or should I say, has anyone got some New Year's resolutions that they're most likely going to end up breaking? I know I do. My first New Year's resolution is eat less crap, essentially. Because the thing is, right, I have a small lunch, I have a small dinner, in the evening I snack, and I have quite a lot of chocolate and crisps, which I know I shouldn't do. But the thing is, they taste bloody amazing. So I often end up having lots of chocolate and crisps because I have little self-control. Well, to be fair, I've gotten a bit better over the years. But yeah, that's definitely one thing I do want to try and cut down on a little bit. But it's not my fault that Cadbury's just taste nice. Yeah, I do want to take a bit of a break from that. Let you guys know how I do. See how long until I break. So far it's been 13 and a half hours. I haven't consumed a single Cadbury's product. So, in fact, I haven't actually eaten today. I've just realized that now. Whoops. Unintentional diets. Let's go. I'm also trying to run a marathon this month as well. I want to try and get it done in 3 days though. I've already done 10 kilometers this morning. I'll do 10k after I finish my stream today. And then hopefully same thing again tomorrow, and I should get that done within 2 days actually. Because if I can run 11k later on, that's a half marathon. That's half a marathon done in 1 day, and a half marathon done tomorrow. And that's my marathon done for the month in theory. And the reason why I'm doing that is because of a charity thing. It's for prostate cancer. And essentially I'm trying to raise money for that. All the money goes towards research in prostate cancer. So I've signed up for that. And you just got to try and run, essentially, I think it's a marathon in a month. You've got the whole of January to try and do it. And the main reason as to why it's there is for people who don't really run or who don't like to run. And it gives them like a good motivation just to get up and do it, which I think is fantastic. And of course it's for a good cause as well. I do try and do a couple charity things every year. My couple good deeds. There we go. Yes, I'm doing that at the moment. Hopefully we can get it done. I want to try and do like the equivalent of about 5 marathons this month. Because roughly on average, nice. On average, I run about 300 kilometers a month. Yeah, about 10k a day, probably more than that, but 300 kilometers to miles is 186 miles for any miles users out there. And I love running. It's like the only form of exercise that I consistently do. I just absolutely love it. I also want to try and run outdoors a bit more as well. That's again one thing that I don't really do too much is running outdoors, and I definitely should because it's fantastic to run outdoors. Today's not the best of days. We actually got a terrible storm. Well, I say terrible storm. It's a storm going over our heads at the minute. It's pretty bad in Manchester, I've heard. Don't know if anyone's watching from Manchester, if they can confirm that, but from what I've heard and seen, it's pretty bad. It's not like end of the world levels of storms, but for the UK it's pretty bad. Had so many storms recently though. Feels like every couple of weeks there's a new one. It's ridiculous. So both my trains are going to come round to here. I will add in my block signals, obviously. That's something I will definitely do. You will then connect to That cuts straight through there. Can I maybe not do that? Instead, bring it up. That's way too far. Bring it up to around there? How is that going to end up looking? That should be decent. Yeah, much smaller. Fantastic. You're going to come out to... Yeah, that's pretty good. Perfect. Okay. You'll then continue up there. Let's bend a little bit, but I'm kind of okay with that. Survive Trump. Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so that's this part now essentially done in regards to the rail. I do... Ah! There we go. I do actually want to try and... First of all, wait. Again, this is extremely important. It might not look important, but it is. If I don't do that, then... Actually, nothing would happen, to be fair. But it's important for me. Name your cousin for the storms? I will. Absolutely. First thing we can do is pass the blame onto someone else. Oh dear. So I'm gonna try and connect you lot. Can you stop? This jetpack bug is so annoying, man. Where out of nowhere your character just like leaps into the air. I prefer if it doesn't do that, if I'm honest. Oh well. Okay, so how am I going to do you? I think what I want to try and do is continue you out to around about there, and bend you off to a perfect... Why does it do this? Railroad track turns too sharply. There is completely fine. And here's the funny thing. Here, where it's an even sharper turn, is apparently completely fine. This point right here, where it's exactly a 90-degree angle, no. No. That apparently is just, no. It's illegal. It's criminal activity, apparently, according to the game. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll bring you back a little bit. There's pretty good, I think. You one off? Oh, darn it, man. Okay. Gotta go up to around about there, that's fine. So, here. I can nudge this, right? No, you can't nudge this. Ah. Fair enough. That's ruined my entire new year right there. There we go. Is that a cave? There. I don't think so. No. I've never really looked at this side of the map before. I mean, believe it or not, I've never really been out here before because there's nothing out here. It's pretty cool though. It's quite nice. Final thing that I'm going to do with you lot is just close you up. And then do the most important thing that's ever existed. Double beam connectors. Yes. Don't test my patience. There we go. There's a sloop in that mountain. Oh yeah, there is, yeah. Oh, there's also something up there as well. Is that a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's a slug. Purple one as well. Purple rain. Are you lot connected now? You... Not. Why are you doing that then? Oh wait, yeah, I know why. No, that's fine. I forgive you. Fantastic. What we'll then try and do is add in a couple more path signals. And then that should be the rail part of this area, kind of almost not really done. But I've also got to connect it over there as well, which I still am yet to do. Actually, no, I technically have. Yeah, that is this place almost entirely done then. Wow. It only took us about 14 years to do. So I think I want you to go there. And you'll then eventually just loop around there and do whatever it is you want to do. You can be the leader of your own life. And plop you in there and that should be it. Then come around this side. And place one of you lots here. If I can. There we go. Although you're still flashing. Wait, you're green, so okay, you are actually powered on. I can now try and see if our power grid's actually crashed, which it hasn't. It has gone down quite a lot, though. That has gone down. We were at 180,000. So something's obviously gone wrong. Which is exactly what we need, isn't it? As long as this place gets fully operational, I think we then should be okay. I don't know why you're doing that, though. Still. Now you're fine. It's just you. Because there has to be one here. Otherwise they'll crash into each other. I don't particularly want them to crash. Where is it? Transport, there we go. Yeah, okay, that is correct. There we go. Yeah, something went wrong with the bloody fluid plant thing again. I know, crazy. Who honestly would have thought it? I am so surprised. This is amazing. There we go. So you now work. You still... Oh. I don't want that to do that. How can I get rid of this then? Can't? What do you mean I can't? So that creates that thing that I don't particularly want. Then so do you. If I get rid of this, you're then going to start to work. Okay. Makes sense. So then why don't you? Is there a way I can, like, somehow rotate it? No? I can't just get rid of this. So what do I do then? Because the game thinks that my trains are coming in this way, but they're not. They're leaving. How do I fix that? I can't have them connect anywhere sooner than this. Because if I was to do, let's say, for example, that, still going to be there, then you're still going to have an issue. Path signals, I just prefer them. I mean, I could add in a block signal here, but it won't make any difference, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely no difference there. It's a bit weird. Oh well. The next thing that I'll then do is this very quickly. All the way down here. I forgot to do this last time until the very end, and everything just got in the way. The path or block signal in front of the other station. What, this one? And you've stopped working now. There. Now you're both not working anymore. Why is that? Everything else is working fine. Although I don't know why you're red. You shouldn't be red, should you? If it's red, it means that there's something already there, so you should actually be green. Why aren't you green? Maybe because there's no train here just yet? Nope. You go in there. Okay, then you'll then come back out of there, but then you can't go anywhere because of that. Are these two stations connected now? Like the ones from here and the ones over there? Should be, right? Yeah, okay, they actually are. Wait, exit. There we go. Thank you very much, Steve. Good luck with work. Hopefully it all goes well. And Happy New Year again. Feels like it's these arrows that are causing all the problems here. If I didn't have that there, then I'd try to do this again. That's really weird. Again, the game's thinking that I'm going around the other side. Maybe if I try and zone this the other way? Like that. Then I do this. I disconnect that and drag it in from this side instead. How is that going to look? That changes absolutely nothing. Unless I then have to get rid of this. Then drag you up like that. Okay. Nope. No. Okay, so that again, that has changed nothing. That I'm gonna have to do this. But then it can't connect from that angle, though. That's the whole point. It's not supposed to connect from that angle. In front of this. And it still blocks that. So that's now fine, but again, it's the arrow that's doing it, because these two block signals and path signals think that trains are coming through here. Wait, no, that's... No, it's not, because it's faced around this side, so it shouldn't do that. What if I did have you facing around the other way? Like that. No, okay, you're still... Yeah, then you were green there for a second. You're now green, but you're the only one that's green out of anywhere else. Maybe do one here as well. So you're now all fine except for you. If I get rid of you, that then breaks that, but it doesn't break that. Everything's connected, yep. Why not try to test? I could try and do that, yeah. What's this then? That's package fuel in. Okay. I suppose what I'll do is... Oh, no, do I want to do that? No, not really. Wrong one. Open train menu. Edit timetable. We're going to go package fuel in, package fuel out, and back to here again. Might as well take a ride. Oh, yeah, okay, that's my bad. So now you're all green, so everything here is now green. Why are you flashing yellow? There is nothing wrong with that sign. That's confusing. Yeah, this should take us back to where we were, though. I suppose that's good. I can double check as to why we're losing so much power. Because we've got, like, I think 40,000 less power than what we should. I'm guessing it's because of our fuel, which won't be a problem when I finish this factory. It does go on for a while, though, this train journey. Does it actually say how long the journey actually is? No, it just says next stop is that one. Bad. I could rename the train, but I don't really feel like doing that. You can view our train here, so we are about a third of the way. Wow. Welcome, hello RX4, hope that you're doing good. Happy New Year to you as well, man. Happy New Year. Everything's working fine so far. I can see everything's green further on as well. Everything on that side's still red. A bit weird. Let's see. Okay, interesting. You had warning lights, but I didn't stop. So it means it's not working, but why is it not working? Is it too close to a curve? Maybe you can't place them on curves? Is that what the problem is? That, I suppose, would make a bit of sense. I feel like I've placed many of these on curves already, though. Maybe that is just the problem. You can't place it too close to a curve. That could very well be it. Let me time myself. Yeah. Morning, Tio. Hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope that you're doing well. Happy New Year. On the right, you see our coal power plant. Happy that we at least get to, like, go past our coal power plant. That's what I was hoping for. I was really wanting to build a train track along this part of the map. And we have. That's quite nice. The factory is going to be a essentially a fuel wasting factory. Just anything to dump my fuel. So I'm turning a lot of it into power because power is good. I'm turning a lot of that then into plastic and rubber. I'm also going to try and get some petroleum coke for some other crude oil nodes around here. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big build. Here we are back at our main factory. I'm seeing tons of red lights in there. Lots of blue lights there. Consistent. Consistent again. Yep. Yep. Entire rows of blue lights. Entire rows of red lights. Okay. Everything on this part of the factory is red, essentially. What's the problem, then? I hate fluids in this game. Okay, but here we go, though. We're almost there. You're all yellow now. Wait. Why? Why are you now all yellow? Okay, all these trains are still working fine. So what's the problem then? Because you're coming round there, which is what I wanted you to do. E, what, this one? Oxygen gas, yeah. Signal loops into itself. But isn't that the whole point? I want it to loop. If I didn't have a loop, I wouldn't be placing it down. And you lot then come round here. You can then go. You're now fine. Well, how are you now fine? I didn't do anything. I added that. How would that change that? You should now continue. Are you gonna break for that one? Yeah. Why? That's weird. And again, now you're flashing. So the station that you want to go to, you are, what, canister in? I think? You know, packaged, okay. So you're going to be coming in from this side. What are we saying on this side then? Is it confusing? Yeah, it is just extremely confusing. Now you're flashing yellow. Is anything else flashing yellow? No, literally just that. Okay. Again, I'm asking the question, why? Okay, but it can't be about anything placing it on along the curves, so that's clearly not the problem. Add one here as well, other side. Okay. So that seems to have fixed that. Placing both of them over there. You still aren't working properly. So I think what I'll try and do here is this. I don't see why this would work, but after the train then splits over here, because these are both purple, I think if one of these was to change colours, it would then be fine. No. You also have got issues apparently. That's fixed it. But then you are still flashing yellow. So you're gonna break again, but why? Now what's your problem? Half block can't contain stations. So I've got to get rid of... It was? So if I was to change you then to a block... No? Oh, okay. See, that's green. Break. Break. Where are you going? Where are you going? I was pissed off. Okay, well, bye. Maybe it's going to loop back around, let's see. Because if so, anyway, it's going to stop there. Is it because of that? No, it can't be because of that, though, because it has, yeah, whatchamacallit on. Auto... thing. Oh, don't actually go back. Okay, you should turn, turn, turn. I hate this game sometimes. Only sometimes. Okay. Now what? Why can't trains just not crash into each other? That would make my life 1,000 times easier. Change the path signals before the stations to block signals. It works over there, though. I've already got, like, 3 train stations placed down, and it works completely fine everywhere else. So you're now green. So then you can then go into there. And you're red. Okay. So has that changed anything? Like, actually changed anything? We've got so many storage containers everywhere. Okay, you lot are both still reds. But there's nothing here that has like a warning light on it. What I can see. You're barely even halfway back yet, so that's insane. So I think what we'll do is we'll place down another train. This one again going to the fuel one. We'll see now if this is actually going to work. So I believe that's fuel out. Yeah. Out, in, out. Shake it all around. Sorry. Song. You can see lots of green. You should now go to the second one. Well done. You're not completely stupid. Actually, you probably won't stop because you haven't got a... Actually, you will stop. Okay. That's good. I'm liking the look of that. There we go. A pickle burger. I'm currently in a pickle. Can I just turn you off for a second? Just for a second, I promise. I want to make sure that you guys have got enough fuel. I'm pretty sure you do. But let's just be certain. Jump there. Okay, yeah, you're fully backed up. That is fantastic. So what is actually the problem here? I'm guessing it's still not enough fuel, because it's always not enough fuel. Wow, so why haven't you got enough fuel then? And everything else just about does. So you're all yellow. Except for a couple greens. You've got too much fuel. Okay. That's weird. But again, I feel like that problem will actually fix itself when I get this part of the factory done. Hopefully. I haven't got any of my shared blueprints just yet, but I probably will end up showing them if it's something people are interested in. And, yeah, I can share them. I won't lock it behind a paywall either. It'll be like a free to access sort of thing. I don't really want to do that. Okay, wrong button again. Bloody hell, man. That train has stopped. Something's obviously wrong over there. Let's go and find out. Why are you red? What's the issue here? Generally, what is the issue here? Stop. I can't have that there then, because then the two trains are going to collide. So you've got to go back. We're going to try and add block signals at least. Into the train station all the way. Let's try these. And one's then going to go over here as well. If I was to place it down there, okay, you break essentially. That's really cool. Now you work fine. You work fine, but then you now don't. So if I then get rid of that one, these two now break. So if I don't have this here, them lot break. Then if I have this one here, you then don't work. You work. You still don't work. Maybe I've got to add this here, even though there's no trains coming down here. Okay, that fixed that. And that. Okay, so that appears to have fixed the problem there. Let's just make sure this side's still not completely failing. Because they won't collide here. They're going in from this side. Okay, you're red, but I think that's actually okay. I don't think that's a problem. Unless, wait, no, it actually might be. Because it might think to itself that because there's a train in the station that it's not going to let anything else through here. Which of course is actually pretty bad. So I think what I will actually do is add 2 of these here. Perfect. So now trains can actually come, sorry, locomotives can now come down here. Without it backing up over there. Good. That's quite a good change. You should then just continue. Turn on self-driving. Fly me to the moon. Let's see where we're going to end up going. That train's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Why are you braking? It's a green light. What? What's the problem now? Why is that red? There's no reason as to why that's red. Okay, what's the problem up here then? Waiting for path reservation. Does there look like there's anything along here? And if I was to change all of these to block signals, would you then work? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm about to change all of them to block signals, which makes no sense though, because again, I've done the exact same thing on the other side, and there's no problems there at all. Now, apparently here they're saying that there's problems. So if we were to have another train then, down here. You're green. Okay. Why aren't you now appearing green? There's clearly nothing in between us. Just let me crash. Let me crash. I don't care. Let me crash. That was extremely satisfying. You have an X crossing of train tracks there. Yeah, one of it doesn't do anything. Yep. Like, it just leads to a dead end. Over there. It just goes into the mountain, that's about it. Everything here is green. If I was to get rid of you, you still remain green. If I was to plop you down there, you're now again green. Okay. But then you're red. Why? What if I was to do this? You're now green. Do you change to green? No, you're still red. Even though you're now aware that there's nothing in front of you and nothing behind you, you still don't change to green. Okay. Let's try and go back round to the other side to see if we can do anything regarding that. Because the game assumes it has a train one day and there are no signals for it. Maybe. I mean, it shouldn't do that. But maybe it does because it's, again, a bug or something. I hope it's not a bug. I've already encountered enough bugs in this game in the last week, if I'm completely honest. I hope it's not another one. Here we go. Now this train's over here. Where exactly? There. Ow. Okay, that's good. It comes in through there, and you want to try and go to this one, I think it is. Yeah, your packaged fuel in. So it is that one. Okay. Right. So if I get rid of that, and hopefully you shouldn't move. Good. This is a block signal. It's a path signal. So I want to have one block signal there. And one over here. You shouldn't have to do this. Now you're working fine. Then what I'm going to do is then place the exact same thing down on the other side. Basically be like, hey, there's a train here, don't crash into it. And get rid of this. We're now red because there's a train in there. You should now appear green now. Good. Everything else is now green. See, this all works completely fine. But these are all path signals. So how comes all these path signals work completely fine, then the other path signals break? So weird. I do not understand it. The fluid buffer work? I don't know yet because our factory broke again. But it's not because of that though, it's because we haven't got enough fuel. I know the reason as to why, and we have to get this factory done for us to actually get everything to work again. It's a long and complicated process, but we'll get it done. One thing that I'm thinking about doing is that, you know that little tunnel that I made in my Fixmas factory? I essentially want to do that again, then connect it to like this giant dish-looking thing, where we're going to have a lot of fluid buffers inside of it, which will be collecting all of our fuel, which will then make this part of the factory a bit easier to do. But of course I can't do that until I sort out these bloody trains. But it's okay. First of all, you're in. You're... wait, where is it? Load. Yeah, I want to unload everything from here. Not load. It should all be turned to unload. I believe, right? Yeah, because... Yeah, it is, yeah. How's that train doing? It's still going along there. It's such a long path. It really is. Our drones haven't stopped. Okay, good. Woo! If our drones stopped working there, my controller would have gone through my monitor. But no, luckily they're fine. Wait. So as far as what I'm aware, everything here should now be completely fine. I don't spot an issue here. Everything here is... Well, you're not actually green. There was a train where the other train wanted to go. What, you mean that one? Well, that was miles away, and there's like tons of these path signals in between. So that can't have been the problem. I guess we'll wait. Let's see what this train's going to end up doing. In the meantime, though, when that's pissing me off, what I'm going to do here instead is try and see how far down we can go. All of our logistic stuff. Because our logistic stuff is rather important stuff. So let's zoop you lot down to around about there. There we go. And get rid of all this. So I want to go to this level. This is a pretty good height. In fact, does the water... Okay, the water just about does come over here. So we'll go one higher then. There we go, that's completely fine now. Might be wrong? I don't know. I mean, there's no bad answers yet, because I don't know how to fix this problem. Where's our train? It's still going round. This circuit is massive. Also, get rid of that. Get it out of here. And this part as well. I completely forgot about this part. I'm still quite happy with the way our train blueprint actually looks, by the way. That's like the one thing I'm actually proud of so far. It's the blueprint. There we go. Get rid of these ones here as well. There we go. Have we got it around that side as well? We do. That's okay. We can very simply get rid of that. And I probably want to try and change you to a concrete material instead of coated concrete. Just saves some resources and it looks a bit nicer. That's the job that we need to do. Blueprint looks awesome. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, again, it's one of those things that I've made quite a lot of train blueprints before. Every time I make them, they get slightly better. Before you know it, you end up with something that's actually, like, not awful. I say so myself. Good fun. Okay, let's double check the train. I mean, there's no reason as to why this would not be working. That's worked. That's now completely working. We've done it. We've done the train route. Well, I mean, it works with one train. Of course, we have to see what it's going to work like with like 10 different trains. But as of right now, it's working. Welcome, Claudio Prodan. Hope that you're doing good. Happy New Year. I hope you have a fantastic New Year. Welcome, Van here as well. Good to have you here, man. Welcome. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuning in today. It's awesome to see everyone tuning in. And yeah, hopefully it will be a good year. I'm sure it will be. Fun year ahead. I do actually want to try and... Oh no. Don't crash. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I said I hope we have a fun year ahead and my game instantly crashed. Oh well. But I do want to try and make a video where I discuss the future of this channel. Essentially, it's just going to be the same content that I'm making now, because I'm really enjoying it. So, there won't be too much behind it, but I probably will do a video covering it, because some people might be curious. There we go. Okay, that's the first crash of the year. Only took us an hour and a half to get our first crash of the year. Which, I mean, to be fair, you know, that's actually not too bad. I was expecting it to be a little bit sooner. What can I do here now? No, I can send in close, which I think I will do. Then I'll restart it manually. That'll probably work a bit better. Just to let you know, this might crash my stream. Sometimes when Satisfactory crashes, or whenever I close Satisfactory, it crashes the Wi-Fi in my house. So if the stream ends abruptly, thank you for watching. If it doesn't end abruptly, let's continue. But, yeah, let's just relaunch the game. That's a bit of a shame, but yeah, these things happen, unfortunately. Not really too much I can do about it on my side. One thing I have been working on, though, is this. Let me just get it up on screen. We've lost quite a lot of progress there as well, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well. There we go. So, my turbo motor video. I'm still working on this. I've got rid of everything I was doing, and I've essentially restarted it from scratch, because I've changed a couple of my recipes, and I've also changed the method of which I'm doing it. So now, I literally do every single thing, like for example, my 8 heat sinks. I then count machines and resources needed for this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And then I put it all over here. So here's a bit of a spoiler, I suppose, for the video, since you guys are watching the stream, so I'll give you like a quick insight. But all of this took me about 3 hours, maybe even 4 hours to do, and that's one recipe. And I haven't even started recording the video or editing the video yet. This is just research, and that took me 4 hours for one recipe. I've started the second recipe. It looks like it's almost done, but it's nowhere near. Which is, again, just pain. Absolute pain. It really does take me ages to do these videos. But I think it's a good idea. It might help someone out. I really hope it does, because again, just researching these videos, doing all the recipes, and then the machine, and then the power, and then the resources required, and then adding in all the other good recipes, and then showing you additional recipes. It's going to be my longest video I've ever recorded, that's for sure. But Have to get it done. There we go. Yeah, hopefully you guys will end up enjoying that, because again, it's taking me a bloody long time to try and do. Oh well. The weather today is awful as well. Like, we've had some very, I think I was talking about this earlier, but we've had some terrible winds today. It's a shame. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, let's see how much progress we lost. Because the thing that sucks there, and which happens almost every single time my game crashes, is that we always get 1 or 2 seconds away from an autosave. Which is the reason as to why I have autosaves every 5 minutes, rather than every, like, half hour, for example. Because every single time that my game autosaves, there's a chance it will crash, right before the autosaves actually completes. So we end up losing essentially 5 minutes worth of work as a minimum, sometimes more depending on if my save corrupted, which has happened a couple times as well, which again sucks. So yeah, I don't know why it crashes, it's just the game. No other game on my PC crashes like that. So I don't know what the problem is, if I'm honest. Oh well. So hopefully we haven't lost too much. The rail part should be completely fine. I didn't change anything to do with that. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this factory being complete. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to be doing for everything just yet. I just want it to look nice, if I'm honest. And function. Please function. Please. Please function. Let's see if it will. I mean, as far as what I'm aware, it should do. But let's see. Should be a good laugh. If the game actually loads, that'll be even better. That would make my year. I'm still building my Harry Potter Lego thing, by the way. I've got the Hogwarts Express. Still building that. I'm taking my time with it, though. I'm not trying to rush it. Okay, so we're back over here. Our train is... Okay, our train's just set off again, but... I don't think I've changed anything regarding our rows over here. I just have to redo all of this again, don't I? Cool, thanks. I love losing progress. Isn't it awesome? Okay, water levels, how are we doing? We're still a little bit below. How about it now? That's perfect. Okay, great. We've got our ideal height. I suppose, again, we just continue going around like what I was doing before, because there's nothing wrong with what I was doing before. It just so happens my game crashed. Okay, that is completely perfect. It seems like this plot of land is most certainly bigger than our previous, which is great. It makes things a bit easier for us. What? Oh, right, okay. Wait. There we go. So now, this should come out exactly to where it has to. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. Because our other blueprint was also 10 wide. But it just wasn't as long. Or train station, not blueprint. There we go. Is this a waste of concrete? Not really, because I have to do it anyway. The sound's gonna get to my head though, isn't it? There we go. Don't. Every couple of seconds. So yeah, essentially, all of our liquids are gonna come together here and just go out that way Preferably it's going to be a bunch of fuel, but let's see how much we actually get over here in the end. Yeah, you're going to come out that way. Great, that should be alright. I think we'll use 5 pipes for it, because we've got 5 stations. I feel like that would make sense. Just combine a few of them together. Yeah. Okay. We'll get rid of that. And then I think what I'd actually end up doing is this. Do 1 of them. 2, 3, 4. Why is it always reds? Always red. There we go. It's quite dark. Let me try and change my webcam settings for a minute. It just got very dark outside out of nowhere. Turn that up. There we go. Too bad. So yeah, you lot will then continue round to there. Unless they bring you back up over here. How does that look? So yeah, you'll come up from there. Because again, I'd rather continue my tunnel, which the only way I can really do that is if I have it at this sort of height. Because the tunnel blueprint was this. Of course, I'm going to have to like redesign it a little bit. The vision's most certainly there. Do I use breakers? I don't. No. So that's roughly the height it's going to end up being. That's if I want it to go into the water, which I actually kind of do. I think that would look quite interesting. That means our pipes are going to have to be along there. Okay. We can make this work. What if I was to do this, right? Move you into there. And extend the building around this side. I mean, this isn't, like, extremely important as of right now, but eventually it will be. And again, replace you with pipes. 5 pipes in total. All carrying different amounts of fluid. That should be fine. I could, in theory, place some walls around this thing just to make it look a bit nicer. I don't necessarily know if I want to. It would work. I don't like how it's that colour, though. Yeah. Wait, no, it's not even that one. Is it this one? No. Wait, what colour are you, then? Oh, you're chrome. Okay. In that case, now I'll do that. Okay. Let's see. So I won't be going this far down, actually, will I? How far down am I going to end up going for this? Let's test it out. We'll come up here by 6, I think that is. Production. Packager. I think that is good. That shouldn't clip there through the ceiling. If that's a good height, then we'll stick to that. Yeah, nothing's coming through there. Brilliant. So yeah, that is indeed 6 high there. Not too bad. Oh, I've got to get rid of all this again. That's fine. I don't know how long today's stream's going to be, by the way, chat. Got no idea. I want to try and get most of this done. Because as you can imagine, this is not going to get done in one day. Like, it's impossible. Also, I don't hear this train, by the way. Oh, it's literally right there. Good. I'll keep letting that just do circuits around. Okay. So I can now have another layer on top of... Actually, I don't want to do this, do I? And the reason for that is because of the blueprint that I've already got. There's the train. I can definitely hear it now. And it's, this one, isn't it? So we have to, oh, do I have to get rid of that foundation? Seriously? Just placed it all down there. Actually, maybe not. No, the height seems fine. Don't worry about that. Yeah, the height's actually fine here. Okay. Means that I will actually end up having concrete above my concrete, but not really much of a problem. Then I suppose what I'm going to try and do now is flip this. We've got 2 inputs and 1 output, but now we need 1 input and 2 outputs. Let's get the blueprint designer placed down. Do it over here for now, why not? Loads. There we go. Is it 002? I feel like it is. What's the difference between 001 and 002? Either way, this is the most recent model, so it must be the better one. Let's see what the difference actually are. Answer the overlapping blueprint designer. Really? Oh, I know what it is. This just has 1 less. Okay, right. Okay, I prefer this one then. So, I'm thinking it might be easier just to rotate everything here around. How would that work then? So this would be our liquid coming out, or the fuel coming out. And this would be the canister then coming out as well. And this will then be packaged fuel going in. Okay. You're a merger. I need you to be a splitter. Right. So I think I've got to redo a bunch of this stuff down here. Because if I was just to rotate this around, it wouldn't work necessarily. It would and it wouldn't. Let's see. Let's try with this one. There we go. There you go. Fuel's coming out. Packages are coming out over there as well. Or canisters even. Then you are a splitter. I need you to be a merger. So indeed, I have got to get rid of this. Then that. And then everything above here as well, I think. Actually, maybe not, actually. Just this. There we go. Then just rotate it around. Yeah. Yes, please elevate yourself. I really like the way that you have chosen to elevate yourself today. How does that look? Too far forwards, too far back. No, it seems alright. Oh, I've got to rotate you. Oh, right, okay. You've all got to go as well. Oh well. Like that. But the good thing is, though, I should be able to do this. Or not. There we go. Keep you guys there for now then, I suppose. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Apparently I can't get rid of this. Okay, I just can't get rid of that apparently. But now I do. Thank you. Perfect. Bow, bow, bow. Day to day. Okay, so we'll do that. No, just connect to the one I'm looking at, man. Thank you. Everything up there is now fine. I'll try and get in all these mergers again and all that. Again, not too bad. You're gonna have the empty canisters. I suppose I want you to both be facing the right way? I forgot how I did it on the other side. Oh yeah, I remember actually. Yeah. Okay. I think this side might be a bit more confusing than the previous side, but let's see. You're gonna have all of our canisters. You guys will just go straight into mergers. Do I want to merge you this way? Yes. No, actually, wait. Other way. Yeah, we'll do that. Welcome, Matt. Hope that you're doing good. Normally you're at work when you go live. Apologies for that. Yeah, unfortunately I can't really stream at a good time for everyone. I do try, but almost impossible. But thank you very much for tuning in now, though. I do greatly appreciate that. And Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you have a fantastic year. I'm sure it will be a good one. I hope, at least. So, yeah, I suppose I do want you to come out this way. Yeah. That. Right? This will then be going out that way. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I don't think we're even getting many canisters back from this, so one belt should be enough here. Again, everything is just hopefully. And get our splitter and do the exact same thing going in. In where actually? What's coming out? Wait, so we got. Oh right, yeah, that's right. Yep, okay. Go. We'll grab you. In there. So apparently now that's not right. Yeah, that wasn't even a splitter. I thought did I not select splitter? I think I did, then I accidentally then pressed that one. Okay. Fair enough. Give me. This is definitely correct though. Again, hopefully. Yeah. Then do that. Already feel tired. I definitely do get rather exhausted playing Satisfactory. I think it's because my brain's just constantly ticking, which is often a bad thing for me. Okay, I can't actually connect these together. I don't know if it's because it's automatically connecting, but okay. Fine. And you're now going to be unpackaging that. Regarding power shards, if I stick to what I had before, which does work and it doesn't look too bad. Oh, wait, wrong one. I then have to make one of you 350. And then one of you 400. I think, right? So if you're going to be 350, I can do 60, 120, 180, and plus 150. Just 330. So I need that. There we go. That should be a bit better. 130 plus 90, there is... Yeah, 220. Plus 60 is 280. And plus 60 again is 340. Really? It is, yep. So you've then got to be 140. There we go. Perfect. And that's 350 right there. We then have to replicate that on the other side, and then just do the same thing, essentially. Okay. Right, can you actually afford another 50 in there? No. You can, though. Yep, that'll be fine. Great. Unpack 001. Save this as a packager. And select the color. We'll go like a nice fuel looking color. There we go. I think this blueprint should be good enough. I'm going to need quite a lot of them though, so we haven't got the resources. I almost do. We're just missing the alclad aluminium sheets, which as long as I do this, should be getting some back now. Okay. So maybe I'll just about end up with enough. Let's see. And then I will turn on take from... Actually, no, take from inventory is honestly fine. Is it? No. Deary me. Okay, yeah, so you lot come down here. That's fine. Not like that. I mean, to be fair, we can probably afford having one foundation around. Because we're not really squished for space now, are we? Which is great. I'll probably end up doing that, in fact. Getting rid of all of this, except for you, because I do need somewhere to stand. Yeah, we'll start off with this one here. You into there. Yep. No gaps on this side. Correct, so that's perfect. You can't go, you have to... Sorry, no, you have to go, you can't say like that. There we go. How many of these can I place down here then? Quite a lot on this side, right? I doubt I even need that much. I think it's roughly... is it 13 of these blueprints that I need? I'll leave a gap there then, why not? If we can afford it, I might as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9 times 3, 50. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all, in fact. Let's continue that round this side now. Round here. Is that the right one? No. Is he gonna nudge correctly? Surprisingly, yes. Wow, that never happens. That's now blueprint number 10. Then go 10, 11, and 12, 13 on that side, and that should be about it. This part here I would definitely leave as a gap. Suppose we'll make it into an entrance. Why not? There we go. Again, I'm pretty sure it's 13. I will double check here. There's our train as well. Okay, that's still returning. Fantastic. As long as it isn't broken, then I'm fine with it, honestly. I'll then get rid of that. There we go. With these ones up here as well. There's always a couple lurking up there, isn't there? No, that's not what I pressed. Luckily, I saw that there. That would have been dreadful if I didn't. Get rid of that side. We're live now for 2 hours. Lovely. Yes, I'll double check the amount of packages, then I suppose we can do our logistics. Either on stream or off stream. I don't yet know, but we'll see how that goes. Train's back, fantastic. So that is now doing like full-on circuits without any sort of problems or trouble. So that's definitely working then. If it wasn't working, we would have found out by now if it wasn't. Oh, it all seems rather promising. Off it goes. Great. Okay. So you can remain like that. It's fine. Suppose I do want to cover this part here with concrete. There we go. And the rest of it, I don't even know what to add. I could try and do some fluid buffers. Gibbets. I've watched a lot of Gibbets' videos, but I haven't seen his new series. Ever since I started, like, making videos about Satisfactory, I've been watching a lot less Satisfactory content because I spend a lot of my day filming Satisfactory videos and streaming Satisfactory. The last thing I want to then do is watch hours of more Satisfactory. His series, I'm sure, is very, very good though. He's a very talented content creator. And Satisfactory player, of course. Okay, so that should be it. Though you're now not lining up. Oh, because of that. Right, so I've actually got to push you back then, an extra one. Right, okay. That's fine. No, that's definitely wrong. That's right. Because that lines up with that. So now when I rotate you around, what are you going to look like? That. Yeah, so that should be right now. Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah, great. So let's see how things are going to go when I connect everything together. Oh dear. 0 days since last incident. Whoops. Who would have caused that? Is it me? Yes. Welcome, Asuna. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. Hope that you're doing well. Did you do anything to celebrate yesterday? Or was it just a peaceful night in? There's 4 storage containers over there. That's insane. Yeah, I'll definitely try and collect them one day. I'm happy that we finished our Fixmas factory as well. That was a relief. Sulfur should probably try and get that node as well, to be fair. I didn't want to come back over here. Wait. I wanted to go to the other place. My mind is numb. Should I use this one for a change? I barely ever use this, wait, where even is it? Wait. There it is. It's hypertube cannon. Apparently I can't speak today either. Ho ho ho. So regarding power, everything here is still kind of broken. And again, that's fine. I was expecting that. So you guys are all... No, okay, no, you're still yellow. You've got no fuel whatsoever. Yeah, like literally 0. Okay, right. That's fun. Not really. So was it 13 blueprints then in total underneath there? Let's very quickly double check. Well, yeah, I've combined them together, so it's technically 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. It's only 11. Okay. Got 13. I've got 13 placed down at the minute. So I do want there to be 11 down there instead. Okay. That's not too bad. That gives us a lot of room then. Like, a lot of room. Which is great. Oh. I love autosaves. At least that time it didn't crash our game. I suppose that's a positive note. Ooh, dodging and weaving. We go. Now this time I'm actually supposed to come around here. That's the thing. Here we go. Are we going to stick the landing? Wow. So you have to stay, then you have to go. Yep. I would rotate you around. Should I? No. It's fine like that. Don't create a storage container. Actually, you definitely will, won't you? Right, okay. No. This one. That will go quicker. And this one. Thank you. Wait, really? Damn. Cena from December 26th to January 3rd with your dad and your mum. Oh, nice. Did you win big? Are you like a millionaire now? Are you a billionaire? You never know. I mean, it's near impossible, but in fact, it might as well be impossible. Doing these things. House always wins. You never know. Do this. There we go. That. Yeah, you're gonna stay the same. Then you're gonna go. Make a crate. Yes. Should have said don't create a mess. Did it? Shh. Because it's a storage crate. I'm sorry. Okay, right. You're now all functioning as intended, which is great. When the trains come into here, though, there's a very certain order that I've got to try and memorize, which I don't think I've got a screenshot of. So you're for canister out, and then you're for fuel in. This is the most important one as of right now, because when the train comes in through here, these aren't all carrying the exact same amount of fuel. Like, this one might be 750, this might be 1,100. So I've got to make sure that I've done it correctly. So I'll go get the maths on that. And then after that, then I'll drag you guys down. For the 750, I can just bring you down over there, then just connect you to wherever I have to. Seems fine. Keep you the same over there. I've got a bunch of room here for our logistics, which is fantastic. Although I'll probably end up getting rid of most of this stuff anyway. I'll do all that sort of decoration stuff after I've done my logistics. I do want to do this though, because it's just easier just to get out of the way with now, honestly. Wish you won some money? Ah, it is what it is. As a one-off, it's not too bad. Gonna come in there a little bit as well. Perfect. So let's respawn again. And I want to try and take a picture, probably on my phone actually, make it a bit easier, of all the stuff over there. It shows where my trains are going, like which direction they're heading in, and how much fuel they're carrying per transport hub, whatever they're called in this game, freight terminals. That's quite important to try and do, so we'll get that out of the way with now. Everything here is still okay. Lots of reds. Oh, that was rather close. I did this off camera, and it was as annoying as it probably looks. It was really difficult to try and get like the exact calculations of everything. We got there in the end. You can see that if I zoom in. Oh yeah, that's actually completely fine. Okay, great. Next one is you. So I've got to make sure that our canisters get uploaded essentially in this order. It's easier said than done. I think honestly that will be a problem for tomorrow's stream. If I stream tomorrow. Hopefully I will stream tomorrow. Because I've got a video that I want to try and get edited tonight. So I probably want to try and get that done as soon as possible, if I'm honest. I took a screenshot there. So regarding this factory, it's not going to be fully operational for quite a while until we get this fuel part of the factory done. But as of right now, we're still producing like 126,000 megawatts worth of power, which is not dreadful. In fact, it's a lot better than what it was before, so we'll take that. But regardless, thank you very much for tuning in. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream than usual, but as I say, I do want to try and get a video done by the end of the week, so I've spent time working on that. Thank you very much for the... It's loading. It's loading. 14 likes on today's live stream. That is extremely kind of you guys, so thank you very, very much for that. I should be live again tomorrow, hopefully, for some more content. So yeah, feel free to stick around if you guys did end up enjoying it. Jeez, I need to go to sleep or something. I am out of it today. But thank you very much for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'm looking forward to continuing our new factory again tomorrow. So have an amazing rest of your day, and remember, Godspeed.